sang by Johnnie Paycheck. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left and took all the reasons I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm a-walking out the door. Take this job. I ain't working here no more. I've been working in this factory for now 15 years.
Hard to hear.
All this time, I watched my woman drowning in a pool of tears. And I've seen a lot of good folks die that had a lot of bills to pay. I'd give the shirt right off my back if I had the guts to say, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left and took all the reasons I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm a-walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Well, the foreman, he's a rickety dog. The line boss, he's a fool. He has got a brand new flat top haircut, Lord. He thinks he's cool. One of these days, I'm gonna blow my top and that sucker is gonna pay. Lord, I can't wait to see their faces when I get the nerve to say, take this job and shove it, I ain't working here no more. My woman done left and took all the reasons I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm a-walking out the door. Take this job and shove it, I ain't working here no more. Take this job and shove it, songwriters. David Allen Coe. For non-commercial use only. For KINV-DB Innervision FM, this is AI Johnny J.
How dare you!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Top of the time zone, I'm Alan C. You're with Johnny J in the house, president and station manager of Innervision FM. You're not going to want to miss today's podcast here on the Innervision FM universe. Brought to you by Colorado Art Relief Fund, Eeny Meeny Grants, Bonefields Foundation, and Christian Brothers Moving Company, based in Englewood, Colorado, Phoenix, Arizona, also in the great state of Texas.
Oh my God.
That's who we love, and that's who we serve.
Wow. Think of it.
It's running out? Yeah. Hi, everybody. This is the Godfather Soul James Brown. I tell you, this business is on. My man is on. Check him out. This is the Godfather Soul James Brown saying stay with it and hit it.
Okay.
Need to have Flip Wilson sing in there. Is he gonna find Ray Charles?
Oh man. Oh man. I'll look. Well, because that was. I mean, he did a concert in Denver, and since he know Dr. Daddio, he brought him to the studio, and I always bring my tape recorder with me just to take notes, and I said, "Hey, Mr. Brown, can you do my intro?" And he did it. He did it like on the spot. So
Cool. You know, I always wonder what he's trying to say. It sounds like he's got a big bunch of Jolly Ranchers in his mouth. He said, "Look big, look big."
I don't think he had good dentures.
Oh, okay.
And with that kind of money, I don't know why not. But I guess you can't have everything, even if you got the money. It's like you get what you get.
That's right.
And I had a friend. His mother would always buy him this $3,000 hearing aids, but he didn't like them because they were so visible. And I kept on saying, you can get hearing aids that are virtually visible. But she was old school, and she said, "No, since I'm paying for it, I'm going to get this."
You didn't wear them.
I was like, man, I said, okay. And now they're even cheaper, but it is what it is.
Call it the Chewbacca defense.
Chewbacca events, yeah.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below on whatever platform you are watching us on. We're on Truth Social, Gettr, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, whole bunch of other platforms. And leave a comment down below. Do I need to shave, you think, or should I grow this back? I don't know, man. I'm in the middle.
Turn the camera off.
Yeah, right. It's turning the camera off. I got a face made for radio.
Ah, you're perfect. You're perfect just the way you are.
Perfect way I think there's a song in there somewhere. We're going to talk about King Soopers. We're going to talk about what's this guy's name? Santino Burrola.
Yep. Yeah,
And
Yeah, but before we get to that, there's a phenomenon in the world, and I forgot the name of the guy's name, but there's this hole on his land, and he's thrown everything down there, and it's like it's a bottomless pit.
What?
And he said, yeah, one time he put a lamb down there. I don't know if my wife's gonna get that. I should say, oh, it's spam. Let me. Okay, let me take the phone. Okay. And once he put a lamb down there, and he pulled it back up, and the lamb was cooked through and through, but it had this thing moving around in it, and he opened it up, and it was this kind of like big bug looking back at him like it had a mind.
Wow.
Oh,
Is
but
it-
this guy,
is it real?
yeah, and this guy, I guess he called the Art Bell show when Art Bell was there back in the day, and I just heard it on this show today. It's a gun show on KLZ, and I said I gotta find that, man, because I don't know if I want to go near it, because they said like, and then he said, you know, he had a dead dog, and he threw his dog in there, and you know, and people could swear that they saw the dog, you know, roaming around. So it's some kind of phenomenon. This pit is just a bottomless pit, because he's thrown refrigerators in there, big things, and it doesn't thump. And if you yell in it, there's no echo. It's just this bottomless pit.
It sounds to me not like a sinkhole, but more like an interdimensional gateway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
Yes.
Innervision FM universe. We want one of those in our pocket.
Oh yeah, man.
How do you
it's
get
like,
stuff back though?
That's
well,
right.
well, unless he put a line on it and pulled it back up. But like I said, he put that lamb down there, and it came back roasted with a little bug inside it.
That's
So,
really
I don't know if you want to eat it, if you can bring it back up. You know, it's like,
that
Who knows?
gives meaning to microwave.
yeah.
Interdimensional storage.
Oh, and then he put then he put some ice, a block of ice down there, and it came back, and it was it wasn't usable. It was some kind of like it changed to chemically, but it didn't melt.
Whoa.
So I'll look it up again, because I should have wrote it down, because I mean it's there, but and then
What
find out where it's
country?
at. Huh?
What country?
Oh, it's in America. It's,
Wow. It
Yeah,
sounds like a place in Sedalia, Colorado. There's an apparent hole that goes from somewhere in Sedalia, Colorado to some other universe. There have been people that have reported since the late 80s about going in there. And we actually went on a road
That's
trip.
the mescaline capital, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, maybe that's half the province of mescaline cap.
yeah.
But we actually went to go try to find that thing. We never did, but we sure had a good time trying to look for it. Boy, a lot of beer got drank. Hey, whoa, family show. Sorry about that, Johnny.
Wow. So what I want to do, if I can get this done, I want to go outside and talk to some people about this show.
Okay.
So let me do this. I'm gonna take my phone and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna go downstairs, and we're gonna talk about this, and hopefully it won't take me that long.
So you're gonna let AI Johnny fly the starship through the Innervision FM universe while you go outside and see if you can hunt somebody out in King Soopers parking lot.
Yeah, and you guys can continue talking while we do this. But ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is going to be interesting because nobody knows that I'm going to be doing this outside, so I'm gonna get some spontaneous views. All right. So okay. So anyway, so continue on. I'm gonna next thing you'll see me. It's on Zoom on my phone. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Here we go.
You know, there's some theories about the Garden of Eden being at the South Pole.
Oh yeah.
And that's part of the reason that nobody gets to go into the South Pole.
You know, that's what I've heard. There's a lot of flat Earth stuff. A lot of folks talk a lot about, well, this is why the Earth is flat, and you know, it's quite interesting because they have a valid point. I mean, if everybody's being kept out of a certain area, like certain places in or near Antarctica. Hey, does that look like cream mushroom?
Hold it up higher. I can't see it. Turn it the other way. Further. Right there. Stop. Yep. Cream of mushroom.
There's one. We're cooking with Mike Johnson tonight. Johnny is getting all set up here.
Can you hear me?
This guy is also known as Hey Joe. Yeah, we got Johnny Johnson in the house, and he's actually out in the parking lot.
I'll be there in a few minutes, though.
All right, he'll be there in a few minutes. See if I can find another one here. Cream of mushroom. You're set. All right, I am doing this show. Hey, you know, we deal with what we deal with. We do what we can. You need to be quiet. Hey, want to do me a solid? Come on, Nicholas, do me a solid. Come on, do me a solid. Oh, you can't do it. You're in the kennel. Never mind.
Come on, boy. Sit.
So anyway, we were talking about Antarctica and the South Pole, and you know, only certain folks have been allowed to go to these areas. People like Tom Hanks. Looks
Oh,
like
the pedophiles, you mean?
what?
Pedophiles.
Yeah, pedophiles. All the yep. Oh,
There's Johnny.
there's Johnny. Hey, there's Johnny. All right.
The wall behind him, at least.
All behind him. Just
There you are.
a little bit about
Okay.
Antarctica while you get all set up here. Going to talk a little bit about Santino Burrola. He's a gentleman that used to work at King Soopers, may get hired back. We'll see what happens if he decides he's going to go ahead and sign a non-disclosure agreement that says, hey, cool, I get my job back because Snoop Dogg kind of went to bat for me. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Kind of get
And also his I think his cousin or someone put a GoFundMe together, and so he's making some cash off of that too.
wow.
But, you know, he wasn't planning on doing that. Somebody just put it together for him.
That's awful neat. Gotta love GoFundMe and other things like that. It's going to be interesting if CBDC, centralized digital banking currency, really starts taking off.
No, it's not. It's not.
Hey,
It's already dead in the water. People
yeah.
don't.
Hey, I'm doing my show on Zoom, and I want to find out. I want to ask you a question. Okay. You heard about the guy that he got fired because he went out at King Soopers in Centennial. He went out and then they said to get the license plate number. So he went out there, had his phone. Yes. So they stole about $500 worth of stuff. He went out with this phone. Yeah. And then he got the picture, but they had tinfoil in it. So I think he might have scraped it off and got it. But because of his camera, he was able to, identify the three guys. Yeah, and the three guys that were stealing 500 stuff. Yeah, they fired him. So so now they want to offer his job back, but they want him to sign a no compete clause saying he can't talk about it.
They're gonna give me some money. You
Oh,
owe me money. But what I do, I did the right thing, and you gonna fire me?
yeah.
Guess what? If I go over to King Soopers, they accuse me of stealing something, I'm gonna go over there and get everything I want for free. But I walk out of there with nothing stolen.
Yeah. So,
Everything I want, I get this for free.
How you doing today, Johnny?
oh, yeah, that's Mr. Roundtree.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. Pretty good. We just decided, I don't know if you caught my show Friday. We had a bunch of, well, you didn't catch it. We had a bunch of protesters. I was DJing in front of this coffee house, and we had about 40 people protesting the coffee shop.
Johnny, do you even know what white and black people are?
Yeah. I used to see a long time ago. Yeah, because it was like so they were protesting the coffee house, and I had 2,000 watts of power in my speaker,
Yeah.
so I just turned it up, and so it was like they had the blow horns, those big horns, and they were kind of shout us down. And my friend Alan, who's blind, who's there, my other guy D'Angelo, he has tattoos on his face, and so.
Want you to turn it down?
No, they wanted us not to support the coffee house because it was a Christian coffee house, and they didn't like what they stood for as far as the Bible and stuff.
Hey, girl.
Can you believe that? So you can't have freedom of speech only on one side.
Well, white people.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what they were, because I'm like, I got to ask the other guy who could see, because both me and Alan were blind, so we didn't see who they were, but we just know they were like,
Protest.
yeah, just, and we want to do, just don't bother the kids. So anyway,
Up a little bit, Johnny.
all right. So now we're going over here to King Soopers. So we got one person's opinion, and the other gentleman, he decided not to say anything. So he says that King Soopers is going to owe him some money, but I should have asked him but it's a no compete sign, no compete, so you can't talk about it.
Oh yeah, well, there's a non-compete clause in this new contract that he signs. I absolutely agree with that other guy that he ought to get everything he wants for free.
Yeah. Free groceries for the rest of his life. Yeah,
Right.
I'll sign.
Yep.
First in line, I
Yeah.
get the butt in front of everybody.
Yeah, let's put a clause in there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, people, you can see this is the King Soopers. Oh, the police are coming to get me. All right.
Oh, they're going to shut you down.
Okay.
Paranoia is merely a heightened state of awareness, folks. Paranoia is merely a heightened state of awareness.
Hey, now was it you who said I should get permission to interview people coming in and out of the store?
Yeah, it's probably the best thing is, hey, do you mind if, you're live here on YouTube, True Social, Gettr, blah, 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 blah. Do you want to answer a question or two?
Well, I don't know. And somebody's cooking something nice here. I think who's cooking dinner here? So I went from
Mind if I join
heavy.
you?
I went from heavy marijuana to someone's cooking something's cooking, smelling good.
That's all right. What'd you say, Mike?
Said, invite me.
Invite you.
They're cooking something good.
Heck yeah. Right down on that. We're having beef stroganoff here in the AC household, the LNC.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
you okay, man?
Sorry about that. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, excuse me.
I like the way you making that music.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're about the guy who got fired because he went out and filmed those guys that were stealing from King Soopers.
No.
And so, okay, well
They live in the towers where you lived out.
yeah. So
And I got kicked out the towers.
yeah, so they
For
want
being
to
a real motherfucker.
they want to hire him back, and they don't want him to talk about it anymore. So would you go back to King Soopers and not talk about?
I go back to King Soopers and talk about it. You should have union protection and shit.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
that union?
Yeah,
King
it's
Soopers,
you.
Hey, no,
Okay.
that Townsendville and them is the same page.
Same page. Same
Yeah,
page.
same page. They are like brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
One and brother two.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna go over to King Soopers right now. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Be
See you
safe
guys.
out there. Though.
All right. All right. Well, it's a party on the sidewalk. Yeah, these guys are not feeling any pain.
Hey, that's all right. I used to be there once. In fact, last Friday, you showed me a brand
Okay.
go back, probably try to catch some Inside Strip Cafe that was yesterday. And then there was a little bit of the festivities that Johnny was able to film last Friday. But we did get into a bit of trouble just for copyright strike or something like this. How many of those do we get before we go bye-bye?
I don't know. But I'm walking across the street now. Okay, people wonder, like, how does a blind person walk across the street? Well, you just saw it.
That's right.
Oh, what are you saying, Mike? Is any people up here in front of King Soopers here?
Yeah, there's one guy coming up towards you. It's on a scooter. Well,
Oh, one of those scooters.
by you already.
Okay. Yeah, I can't stop him. He's too quick.
Stuck your foot out, you could have.
Oh, okay. Now, what do you see here?
Nothing. In the back of the store, it looks like.
Back of the store. Okay, that's the back of the store. Okay. So hopefully there'll be enough light, because I don't know how much light is. This is one of those underground King Soopers. Now,
All
ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say, this is not the King Soopers where the guy went out and filmed. That's in Centennial, a more higher price place.
And it was real bright video he was taking.
Oh, yeah, it's a nice sunny day.
Yeah.
So
Well,
nobody there at the bus stop?
centralized
No.
digital currency is really being talked about. The Fed now is supposed to be launched. 16% of the United States of America is about the best they can get when it comes to polling. And people are like, well, maybe 16% of us will use that. But yeah, Mike, yeah, you're absolutely right. That stuff is
How you
falling
doing?
on their face.
How you
Yeah,
doing?
I mean,
Yes, I am. All right. Right ahead. Okay, boom. Okay.
yeah,
good.
what they're
Oh man, what is this?
what Trump is saying, go back to gold. I mean, there's that's what the BRICS are doing.
Yeah.
All right, there.
And
They're
they've
going
got
somewhere.
180 countries or something going in with them on that now.
Originally it was 180 as of a few days ago. They're shooting for a total of 193 countries entirely. They're trying to make sure that people have a more credible backed currency. The centralized digital banking currency, they have non-fungible
It's still based on nothing.
Yeah, still based on nothing. And if ever there's a EMP, your money is gone.
Nothing is still nothing.
Nothing is still. Yeah, exactly. Nothing.
And besides that, they can shut it off anytime they want.
Would
Yeah.
it be?
They can penalize you anytime they want.
Will it be that? Would it be that song by Billy Preston? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
That's
Yeah.
right. Exactly.
There's a scooter right in front of you there or something there, Johnny.
Oh yeah, that's the scooter here.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
Okay, here's a guy right on your right side.
Yeah, he's working here, I think.
Oh, okay. No, he's sitting down. He's squatting down.
Hmm?
He's squatting down.
Oh,
There
hello.
he is.
Are you one of the workers here?
No, I'm just.
Oh, hey, let me ask you a question. Did you hear? Okay, I'm doing my
Alan,
Zoom
start the
show.
recording.
And did you hear this
Oh, you
about
stopped
the
it.
guy that he went out and videotaped the license plates, and then King Soopers they fired him in Centennial for going out, and now they want to rehire him, but they want him to sign a clause saying that he won't talk about it anymore. Did you hear?
No, I wasn't aware. I hardly read any news anymore.
So
Yeah,
what would you do if the manager told you to go out and do something, you did it, and then they fired you, and then they wanted you back? Would you go back?
If they pay me a lot of money,
Yeah.
that's always a price.
You're the
Paid
second
me a
one to
lot
say
of
that.
money.
Someone said, pay me a lot of money and give me
Classic.
groceries for the next year or two.
The rest of my life.
Rest of your life, yeah, rest of life. You agree. Thank you
Hey.
very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, he
Hey,
agrees.
it don't
That's
matter
the second person.
don't matter what
Huh?
where you're from. It's agreed. Pay me more money.
Groceries for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
funny.
So
Another guy
that's the
walking
first
in front of you there.
King Soopers. Well, my reception or your reception is getting bad, a little bit bad.
Yeah.
I want to see if anybody else comes out from here. Oh man!
Turn your camera to the right.
All right.
Oh, that's a wall. If you walk up a little bit, I don't know where the
And I see
door is.
somebody bringing this is the worker here.
Yeah, these are workers.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna ask him. Yeah. Because they're probably like they say, well, no comment. So anyway,
Or they'll get fired.
yeah.
Here
Okay,
comes
so we
a
got.
guy.
Oh, sir. Hello. Oh, okay. He left.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. It's fun.
So I have a hard time sleeping at night. The blind typically will sometimes have this problem. They have dubbed it non-24-hour disorder. So I was finally able to get a little bit of sleep last night. I remember having a dream, and this dream was I was fixing to apply for a new job because, boy, I got to find a job. I'm a little light on cash, so I'm applying for a new job, and I'm on Facebook Messenger, and somebody is saying, "Oh, I've got this job for you. It's mixing a bunch of music, and you got
Go
to
on, Johnny.
admit it." Oh, here we go.
Oh,
There's a lady
hello?
that was just
Mister.
yeah.
Anyway, so
Okay.
I'm
There, ask me in.
oh, here we go.
Another person? Hello? Mister. Well, this is how you do blind TV, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, blind TV.
Here comes a woman now.
Mel?
On your right.
Oh, can I ask you a question? Okay. About a couple of weeks ago, this guy was told by King Soopers to go outside and get the license plates.
Uh-huh.
And he videotaped it. And then when he did it, they fired him. And then he put it on TikTok.
Wait, what happened?
Okay. A couple of weeks ago, there was some people stealing $500 worth of like washing powder and stuff like that. So the manager said, go outside and videotape the license plate.
Uh-huh.
So he did that. And so when he did, they ended up firing. right? So now they want to rehire him, but they want him to sign a no. They don't want him to talk about it. What happened? It's a no compete. So in that case, would you go back to King Soopers?
Was it this store?
No, yeah, it happened on Father's Day, and the guy, Snoop Dogg saw it on I guess on TikTok. Yeah, Snoop Dogg saw it on TikTok. He put it out there, and now it went viral, and that's how I heard about it. So I'm just kind of get people's opinions, like.
Oh, I wouldn't go back to King Soopers.
You would. So would you ask them, like, if you were to sign it, would you ask them to, like, give you free groceries for the next year?
No, I wouldn't go back.
It's just wouldn't go back.
No. Silly.
Okay.
That's fair now.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Oh, thank you for your answer. Thank you. You too. Thanks. Bye.
Pretty resolute.
So she just wouldn't go back.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Okay.
I would definitely negotiate for the free groceries.
So it's weird. It's unusual. Well, because I wouldn't have heard about it unless I listened to talk shows and stuff like that. So I guess, if everybody doesn't live in the TikTok world, and I guess there's still a lot of us out there that we're just on the fringe of stuff, but we don't hear about everything like that. So, and she wanted to know, was it this King Soopers?
You're right.
I seen it on Truth Social. So
I got to make sure that people. Oh, you saw it on Truth Social?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? I was on Truth Social. Okay. All right. Yeah. So okay. Well, let's see. What time do we have? Are we 30 minutes after? Because we have to go to a concert at 6 o'clock.
7:30.
Oh, yep, it's right after 2.
Okay, let's see.
7:30
We're
a.m.
going to get anybody else. It'd be great if we did. Oh, and that last person, was she older person? Or
she was probably 30s.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy was 34. I want to get the opinions of people that are in their 30s. Okay. I heard somebody go by, but okay. Okay, I guess I'm going to go back the other way. Hold on.
What I'll do is
King Soopers say. I don't want King Soopers to come out. Are you bothering our shopper?
There's a couple guys right there if you want to talk to them.
Yeah, okay. Hey, gentlemen. Hello, you guys? Oh, okay. They left. Okay.
While you're making your way up, I'll finish with this dream. So I was on Facebook Messenger trying to get this job, and this guy wanted me to mix a bunch of music. So my brain must have been working overtime. I'm thinking to myself, well, geez, I've got to mix this music for Johnnie, and I got to mix this music for this guy. I'm doing all this stuff, and all of a sudden I get knock, knock, knock at the door, and my friend goes ahead and answers it. He says it's Secret Service, and freaking out. I was like, oh crap, I can't let this person go. I want to get hired for this gig, and but when the authorities come, you got to go. So I'm like, I got to go, and then I woke up straight away after. Man. So I got to figure out what happened with this dream.
Excuse me. Can I ask you guys a question? Okay. A couple of weeks ago, this guy, he was told by the manager, not at this King Soopers, but another King Soopers, to go out and get the license plates of these people that were stealing about $500 worth of stuff. He did that, and then they fired him. Now they want him back, but they want him not to talk about it. So they want him to sign something saying that he won't talk about it. Would you go back if you went and did the right thing and you got fired for it, and now they want you back?
I would not.
No? Would you put a clause in there saying like you wanted like a year's worth of groceries, not to talk about it, or you just wouldn't go back?
I just wouldn't go back.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. So that's 2 people so far. That said that they just wouldn't go back.
Yeah, women.
Hey, you're right. They were both women. They just straight up wouldn't go back.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to close it out. And this is our man on the street. And okay, we want people to leave your comments at the bottom here. Let us know what you would think, or what you would do if that happened to you. Okay? And so I guess we'll close it out, man. Thank Hey Joe and Alan C.
Yep.
All right.
Join us tomorrow for another riveting podcast on whatever. We're gonna have
Innervision FM. Okay. All right. Okay.
Bye, guys.
All right. See you guys later.